What's up, y'all? It's Amanda Diva here with another episode of Diva Speak TV, and we've got a special one for you. Mommy, I'm home! DivaSpeakTV.blogspot.com. We got a special one for ya. Yes! Our Superwoman of the Week this week is my mom! Isn't she lovely?
Oh, my man.
Isn't she wonderful? So good, like this Amanda. So this week's Superwoman of the Week is Annette Seal. Say hello.
Hello.
Who is my mom. And no, I am not vain enough to say that my mother is the Superwoman of the Week because she's my mother. My mother is the Superwoman of the Week for many reasons. One, my mother is a single mother who raised a child that went to college, got a master's, and actually ended up on point like Stacey Adams. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. Two, my mother is a superwoman because she comes from Grenada, the Spice Isle, all the way to London, became a nurse, moved to the States, got how many people green cards?
7.
7 people green cards, all right?
Legally, I might add.
Let's not forget that. And 3, my mother is a superwoman because she is an example of one of the elders in our community who has actually understood and always tried to maintain a bridge with the younger generation because she knows that that bridge is imperative to us picking up where they left off and making a better place for the ones coming up after us. And if that ain't some super shit, I don't know what is. So how does it feel being Superwoman of the Week?
I'm overwhelmed. This is too much for me.
She lies. She knows she wants to be on the camera and she wants to just pretend as if it's too much. But you see she has the shirt ready and everything.
I'm proud to be a Superwoman of the Week.
DivaSpeakTV.blogspot.com.
So we like to keep things fresh here at Diva Speak TV. And this week, since my mom is here, she's going to sit in with us, as we give the big up, the let down, and the sad moment in Black history. So let's start it off. It's time for the big up. Woo! And the let down. She always looks at me like I'm crazy. Wait, you made me up. So this week's big up goes to the Aborigines and Torres Strait Islanders of Australia, who are finally getting an apology from the Prime Minister Kevin Rudd for past wrongs that have been done to the people.
Big up! Big up!
Now you might be saying, what the hell is she talking about? What? Torres Strait what? Australia who? So Mom, can you give them a brief synopsis of why the Aborigines deserve an apology from Australia's Prime Minister?
The Aborigines were the first inhabitants of Australia, and then the Europeans came and took Australia from them. And they were sent into
the bush
and no benefits. And they became second-class citizens, and they've been struggling all these years. The previous Prime Minister, John Adams, he refused to apologize and to give any recognition to any wrongdoing as to how Australia has treated them. So
this is a big thing.
This is a big time, and hopefully moving forward they would get better benefits and they would be more become integrated into the Australian society. And
sounds similar to some other indigenous people of a country. American Indians, because us black folk like to talk all about our plight, and they just came and were like, yeah, good to see you. Take some smallpox. Here you go. So Prime Minister Kevin Rudd opened a new chapter in Australia's tortured relations with its indigenous peoples on Wednesday with a comprehensive and moving apology for past wrongs and a call for bipartisan action to improve the lives of Australia's Aborigines and Torres Strait Islanders. Now, we haven't gotten our apology yet for slavery.
That's right.
In this country.
Right. And England, you remember they apologized
officially
last year. Yeah.
Last year. So, the Americans, We're on top when it comes to fast food chains. We're on the bottom when it comes to apologizing to Negroes. There you go. The big up this week, the elbows!
Definitely.
So, gosh darn it. Before I even say this, how much have I loved Nas and for how long?
Oh, I mean, that's forever. All I've ever heard about is this Nas.
Well, folks, a chapter has ended. Today's letdown
Really?
goes to Nasir Jones.
That's not going to happen.
It is! And it's right here for you.
This is Nas. He's got his back turned. He doesn't know we're on air. We're live right now. How you doing?
Today's letdown chokes me up a bit because I've been a supporter of Nasir Jones for a very, very, very long
Wait,
time.
you even wrote a poem?
Yes! I actually have a poem in my poetry book, Young Skin, Wise Mind, Old Soul, which is available on my MySpace page, called Nascent Poet. Get it? Nascent. Dedicated to Nas. Nas even wrote me a beautiful quote on the back of my book. I say all this to say that I'm a huge fan of Nas. I've always have been. But Jesus Christmas, his inarticulateness has gotten him into another pickle with this album he has called Nigger.
Making a statement here with your t-shirt. This is the name of your upcoming album.
Yeah.
What kind of response have you gotten on the carpet with this?
I haven't really been paying attention, but so far, like with all you guys, it's just been open-mindedness.
At the Grammys, Nas was on the red carpet in a shirt that said nigger with Kelis to his left and then 3 women of all different ethnicities all wearing blinged out nigger shirts. A white chick, a Spanish chick, and an Asian chick.
You know, I got my friends here, the actress Danya, I got all my crew here.
Notice how we didn't even introduce his wife. Well, you've gotten a lot of controversy with this shirt of yours. You know, what is this all
What
about?
message are you hoping to send with that new album and with the title?
It's all the experiences we go through every day of all ethnicities, black, white, and different. There's money being made off us poor, innocent, so-called ignorant people.
And he says that really he's naming his album Nigger because black people aren't just niggers anymore. Everybody is niggers. Even you, white lady interviewing me, you're a nigger too.
So no longer just black people niggas today, it's also me and you.
I mean, watching this clip, it's like I had put it on the blog on DivaSpeakTV.blogspot.com and folks was like, oh, you know, you're jumping too fast. You haven't heard the music yet. You shouldn't be, you shouldn't have a letdown for him. But my issue isn't necessarily with the album. It's that when you're going to come with such a strong statement, because let's be real, that word nigger still does carry weight. If you're going to come out with that, don't commodify it and don't make it like pop. I feel like he's trying to make this word like it's cool. You know, like when you put rhinestones on a shirt with the word, like that's not fly. Like this is not a word that you make look cool. There's a difference between taking ownership of a word and saying, okay, we believe that this word means this, and a whole difference in saying, okay, we're just gonna abolish, what you guys made up the word for and just act like it never happened. That word was created and was directed directly at black people. And to now say, oh, well, I decided that it's not just black people anymore. It's everybody.
No longer just black people niggas today, it's also me and you.
Word?
Thinking about your
Doesn't mean that there isn't a white man in Alabama that still considers only you for being black a nigger. So all that does is complicate matters. It doesn't in any way make the problem better. It just makes it so that now more people feel like they can say nigger. Because Nas said that we're all niggers anyway, so I can call you a nigger because I'm a nigger too. No. Don't get it twisted.
performances.
By the way, John Lennon had a song called Women Are the Niggers of the World. That was many years ago. It hasn't changed. So,
Yeah, we still.
So you're a big Beatles fan. What did you think about Kelis' statement about John Lennon and, women are the niggers of the world? Do you think it made any sense with what Nas was
that
saying?
was just inappropriate. That was uncalled for.
Performances.
by the way, John Lennon had a song called Women Are the Niggers of the World.
I don't know where she came in with that line. That was just not necessary. It's
So-
like an afterthought like she had and wanted to get herself in the camera.
So, there you have it, folks. The letdown, Nasir Jones. And I guess we can get a bonus letdown for Kelis?
Definitely.